is the biggest threat to Minnesota? What can we unite around and try and solve? And what do you think would be your strategy for trying to do that?
Well, I'd say the core four issues are jobs. We have to put 216,000 Minnesotans back to work. We need to increase funding for public education, K-12, higher education, early childhood. We need to make our tax system progressive again. I know a few Republicans won't agree on that, but we've got to make the wealthiest people in Minnesota pay their fair share of taxes again. And then I believe we need national single-payer health care. So we take the profiteering out of health care and we put every dollar back into caring for people.
What would be your strategy then for getting these things done?
Well, to get elected first.
Yes.
I'll go to work like Rudy Perpich all over the state, this country, this world to bring jobs to Minnesota. I'll propose an economic stimulus package that will use our resources at the state level in terms of a state bonding bill to put people back to work, increased funding for highway construction, mass transit. National single payer, I'll lead the way in Washington, and I'll expand public option here in Minnesota so that we lead the way for the rest of the country in making health care universal coverage for everybody, taking the insurance profiteering out and making it affordable for all of our citizens. I'll make progressive taxes by passing through the legislature a tax bill that will increase taxes on the wealthiest 10% of the people of Minnesota. People who can afford to pay their fair share, you can read my lips, tax the rich. And they ought to be paying more, not less as they are today under Tim Pawlenty's tax shelters. They ought to be paying their fair share of taxes. And I'll put that additional money into K-12 education, higher education, early childhood education, and I'll make a promise as governor I will increase state funding for public education every year I'm governor. There'll be no exceptions and no excuses.
Thanks very much.